So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're very much on the way now. That's a sharp pass. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy Donnarumma really is a generational talent, Peter. I suppose you have to be good if you're a goalkeeper and your name's Gianluigi. He really has inherited the mantle from his namesake. There might be room for improvement with his kicking, but otherwise, he is nigh on perfect.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Now it's Cruyff. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now they can spring out of defence. That has not gone well. Yaya Toure. Now it's Puskas. Cruyff. And he's managed to get free. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He has a look up. Toure defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Hullet. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Plays the return pass.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Little pass back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Now it's Puskas. Cruyff. Pirlo, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs... It's Pele! He doesn't look too happy with that.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Hullet going face-to-face with his great rival. He has found the way through. And this is Messi. Puskas. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Ronaldinho. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Over to the right flank. Neymar did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's O'Reilly. Threads one in. And the through ball. And he's cut it out. Neymar. And here's Ibrahimovic. O'Reilly picks it up out wide. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Chooses to go cross-field. Not the most accurate pass. And this is Hullet. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cafu. It's a searching pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, good effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Cafu. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Varane robs him of possession.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Messi. Oh, it's come loose. He's got away. Cafu plays it in. That's destined for the flank. Puskás can see things others simply cannot. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Cafu. Cruyff producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And a chance! Well, the whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So between them, no goals at all so far.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Nicely shaped ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. Pirlo. Can he get it through? And that could set him on his way. Neymar. Desai. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Messi. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Messi being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And it's made its way to him. Cafu. Vieira. It's a promising position. And he's quick to get rid. Trinidad and Tobago have got it back, and they'll have another go. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. That's a good ball out wide. Looking for the run. He's through here. Puskás! Well taken goal. How they've waited. Now they have it. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Italy are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Maldini has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Pirlo. Yaya Toure. Now that looks a decent ball, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Shoots!
Italy clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Ibrahimovic, great ball if he can get there. Now he's running away. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cafu ventures forward. Now, can they get him away? It's a sweeping cross. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Tries to play it through. And this is Messi. In comes the corner.
Substitution on the field.
Trinidad and Tobago have their second corner now.
Number 23, Messi. Number 9, Ibrahimovic. Number 21,
Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Number 19, Edmilson.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Number 80, Ronaldinho. Number 17, Johan Cruyff. Number
And it's
14,
Cruyff.
Erling
Lovely feet.
Haaland. Number 18,
Hazard.
Jan Koller.
5 minutes left on the clock.
Number 22, Rijkaard.
Trinidad and Tobago really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nicely weighted ball. That has been cut short.
Vinicius Junior clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And that's it. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We are just getting started. And a header! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong...
Yaya Toure! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
And this is Ronaldinho. Edmilson. Threads one in. Great chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Puskas has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Italy with the corner. They're first. Ronaldinho goes short. It's their second corner of the game.
They've played it short.
And this is... And a chance! And again! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, super find. Messi.
Looking for the run.
Cruyff.
And he's in on goal. Decent chance! Oh, how good is he? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And the comeback is complete. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Italy leading now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Cruyff.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Cruyff's cross.
Oh, he's been Puskas!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
There will be a throw-in.
Maldini.
Trinidad and Tobago are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Spread out to the left.
Ronaldinho.
He's shifting through the gears here. Lovely bit of skill. Hullet with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. He's picked his way through. And Messi! And that's a good finish. It's level again. What a match we have.
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That was magnificent.
It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
And here's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well timed, excellent interception. Puskás. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Now it's Gullit.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, that's a key interception. Edmilson. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Pele. Oh, well measured. Puskás! And a neat finish.
A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Gullit.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And it's Ronaldinho. He has found the way through. The ball has bounced loose now. Vieira going after that. That has not gone well. Vieira. Taken back almost at once. That's it, 45 minutes up. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.
So we're underway for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Cruyff. Oh, perfectly measured that. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Messi tries to pass it through, and he's definitely onside. And Messi! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Edmilson. And it's Vieira. And he's forced to go back. Cafu. Looking to play him in. Varane spots it and intercepts.
Yaya Toure.
Aims beyond the defence.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red.
Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
So the perfect chance to get one back. And this is Gullit, and the shot! Well, the ball's come loose here. And it's O'Reilly. He's on it, can he get away?
Real chance!
And that's a tiny finish!
Right back in the game!
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
A shift in momentum, perhaps. Messi! Brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. It's turning into quite a gem, this.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Haaland. Not much subtlety about that challenge.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Neymar being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Pass somewhat off target. Desai calmly anticipates. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Messi. Cafu. And here's Hullet. Cafu has the space to scheme. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Messi. And here's Hullet. Oh, this is a great position. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And it's Messi. And this is Messi. And Messi! And how did he not put that away?
Messi fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Substitution on the field, number 14, Erling Haaland.
And that's definitely not his best.
21,
Trinidad and Tobago clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Messi, number 19.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Edilson.
He's in a great position here.
Number 9.
Del Piero
Ibrahimovic.
showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Number 80, Ronaldinho. Number 11, Rui Costa. Number 8,
Rui Costa.
Mateu.
Cafu
Substitution.
finding himself in space. And that's the keeper's ball. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's well spotted. Casillas is there to clear.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Cafu picks it up out wide. Back when it goes. And this is Rui Costa. And this is... There's the
2
shot!
minutes has been indicated.
That looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Can he get it through? And no, that was never going to make it. Cafu. And here's Rui Costa. Tries to play it through. Cafu. And that is as far as it goes. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Takes a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He leaps for it!
No, not the best of headers.
Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Desai, and the keeper's got it again. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's Ibrahimovic!
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
It's a very good position, this, and the right distance too.
Has to go back here.
And the shot!
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Thuram. Quarter of an hour played. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Trinidad and Tobago have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Oh, the ball's gone astray.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Puskas.
Ronaldo received... Cristiano Ronaldo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, good effort! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And it's Yaya Toure. Vieira.
Oh, they can break here. And he welcomes it in. Varane kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Cruyff.
Ronaldinho.
Yaya Toure.
Has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Puskas. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Messi.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
In with the challenge. Puskas has given away a free kick.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Desai is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Edmilson. Now Timber. Edmilson. Ronaldinho.
Cruyff. Pirlo. And it's Yaya Toure. And he was alert to it.
Well, there is a look that says it all.
And the keeper's given it away.
Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Edmilson. Timber.
And here's Ronaldinho. Swung over.
Ronaldinho.
Yaya Toure. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And it's Cruyff.
He's in a great position here. Puskas.
Oh, important interception.
Edmilson.
Vieira. And it's Vieira.
There will be 1 minute added time.
We are into overtime.
Now it's Puskas. That's put paid to the danger. They're back in possession and ready to go again. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
It's a bit disappointing the way the team couldn't make the most of what looked like a pretty high-octane start, Peter. But this break should give them enough time to rediscover their focus and intent and start the second half.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Boy, he struck that clean. It's their second corner of the game.
They've played it short. Another corner. Any better luck this time round?
So, third corner of the game.
Ronaldinho goes short. And this is Ronaldo.
Chance, surely! And it's a goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Ronaldinho.
And the finish! Well taken goal.
A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Italy are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Cafu made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Thuram makes the interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Italy clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Not the most convincing of passes. Nicely weighted ball. Shot could be on. He's having a shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Cruyff. And here's Messi.
Edmilson. Vieira. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Bullet. He has found the way through. Trinidad and Tobago have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Yaya Toure
Conjures time and space where few can.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Vieira. Some resolute defending there. Pirlo. Distributed tidily. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. No way through, so back it comes. He's got away. Goes for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And yes, it's him again.
Italy find a position of real strength now.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 19. Edmilson.
And it's Ibrahimovic.
Number 12. Turnbull.
Now it's Ronaldinho.
Number 5.
Messi.
Neymar.
Maldini produces the
Number 22,
perfect tackle there.
Rijkaard.
He's found a
Number
way
7.
through.
Substitutions taking place.
And here's the chance to counter. Azar. Oh, it's Pirlo. Italy couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi picks it up out wide. Lovely feet. And that is out of play. Azar. Azar! And that's a good finish. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Now it's Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's picked his way through. Good ball, good take.
Added minutes has been indicated.
And that is quite wonderful. A finish right from the top drawer. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Substitution.
Italy can make their change now with a break in play. Trinidad and Tobago get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. He chance for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Very nicely done. It's Bale! And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. Messi. And that will be the final act. Trinidad and Tobago suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all
And
round.
a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found himself.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Just eases him off the ball. And it's Messi. Edmilson gives no quarter whatsoever. Oh, well measured. Can he finish? Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Cruyff, he has found the way through. Thinks about the shot. And the shot! It's loose now, and they want... In he goes again! Oh, good finish! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Italy restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And he's picked out the run. Oh, he's on his own! Shot a goal! Goal, Italy! And the comeback is complete. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
In towards the back stick. Maldini can clear it away. Now it's Puskás. Pelé. Thuram wins the duel this time. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. And here's Ibrahimovic. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, super ball. And the shot! Well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Trinidad and Tobago drag themselves back again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Cafu. Vieira.
And it's Messi.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
This is a promising build-up. Oh, Red, nice interception. Vieira. And here's Messi. Ronaldinho. It's a good run he's making out on the left. He has a look up. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Bullet never out of the action for very long. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Puskas. And the shot's on here. And he shoots! Goal, Italy! And again they hit the front. That was a given, it always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
39 minutes is
Italy leading now.
Johan Cruyff.
Thuram. Messi. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Messi.
A player who needs no introduction.
Vieira gets over and intercepts.
Now it's Pelé, and he's managed to get free. It's come to nothing.
Thuram.
Two
Gently
added
done.
minutes has been indicated.
Ibrahimovic going after that.
Oh, that's clever. And this is Messi. And this is Messi.
He's played it long. And for the first half, that is that.
Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
Down to business again.
Trinidad and Tobago can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Ronaldinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines, and it's Pirlo. And he's quick to return it. Cruyff purring through the gears. Edmilson.
Oh, this looks sharp.
This is the time you need that pace.
Messi.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Cruyff.
On two now, and looking for three.
And it's Messi.
Vieira.
Messi. Here's Vieira.
Edmilson.
Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And that's going to be a booking.
And it's Edmilson. Ronaldinho being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And he's gone backward here. Puskas, who does have an assist to his name, plays it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
So much time, and there's the shot! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Puskas really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
That is a crunching tackle. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
And he cuts out the supply. Played out towards the right wing. He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance! And one more try! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Pirlo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner.
Ronaldinho with the short one. Oh, that's nice.
Pele receives it in a good position here. Oh, what has happened here? And again! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who is left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Italy palpably stronger, better, superior.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
He's had a shot! Goal! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this?
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Ibrahimovic. Number 21, Hullet.
And it's
Number
Vieira.
23, Messi. Number 80, Ronaldinho.
And here's Rui Costa.
Number 19, Edmilson.
Thuram.
Coming on the field, number 14, Erling Haaland. Number 17,
And here's Rui Costa.
Johan Cruyff.
Now, can they get him away?
Rui
Well
Costa.
timed, excellent
Number
interception.
6, Raul.
Pele,
Number
someone who can
22,
always claim to be the most
Substitution.
immaculate finisher. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side.
There they go, hunting again.
And here's Cruyff. Pele.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Pele surely had to know he had the support to his right, and if he didn't, he just needs to get his head up.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Haaland. And here's Cruyff. And he welcomes it in. And that is exemplary defending.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Now it's Haaland. Cruyff shoots! And it's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Vieira. Cruyff. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And here's Rui Costa. He's on it. Can he get away?
And he's managed to get rid.
Trinidad and Tobago really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And
Added
Messi!
minutes has been indicated.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitutions taking place.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And this is Raul. O'Reilly has it out wide and in space. And it's... oh, he's been caught napping! And that has been cleared. And there goes the final whistle. Trinidad and Tobago can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off.
How do
you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today? And it's been given away.
He has found the way through.
Oh, brilliant save under real pressure.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not the most convincing of passes. Cafu.
Lovely feet. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
And he has been fouled there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Ibrahimovic! It's hit the upright. That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That has been knocked clear. Italy are looking to go forward now. Oh, well measured. Oh, he's all alone. It's Pele!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Rafael Varane gives no quarter whatsoever. Now it's Puskás. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Cafu.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Haaland. Oh, important interception. Pele. Oh, good-looking ball. Still goalless at the moment. Timber makes the interception. And it's DiMarco. Edmilson. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Ronaldinho picks it up out wide. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's a little off target. Now it's Puskás. And this is Pele. Knocks it into space. He's onside. Ronaldinho is flagged offside. Timber. Haaland. Looking for the run. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. Good driving run. Cross from Cafu. And he's there to deal with it. It's a good spell of possession, this. Puskás plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Can he finish? Goal, Italy! And Italy score first. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That was magnificent, the way he caught it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Number 13, Lionel Messi.
First breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Elects to cross. And that has been cleared. Not the most accurate pass. No way through, so back it comes. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Cafu really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Pirlo. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the... Cruyff! Oh, it's hit the post!
A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Cruyff can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
DiMarco. And it's Timber. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Ibrahimovic. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pelé. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Yaya Touré. Rafael Varane. Pirlo, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Ibrahimovic. Defending was strong and firm. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Trinidad and Tobago finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Back on the way then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And this is Puskás. Messi finding himself in space. Bullet looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Well, they could break here. Bullet picked out brilliantly. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Turan. And it's Ibrahimovic. Ah, that's a fine interception. Pele, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Cruyff. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
This is the time you need that pace.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He's rising! And he hits the net! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Desai deals with that comfortably. And now they can clear their lines. Pirlo. Now it's Puskas. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Pele. Cafu is always looking to play quality balls. That's the throw. Rafael Varane. Now it's Cruyff. Now, can they get him away? And Puskas! Edmilson. It's Gullit. It's a really well-measured ball. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. He's through on goal here. Defending of the desperate variety. Good read, needed to be. It's a pretty loose pass. And he shoots! Maldini. Puskas. Tries to play it through. And this is Pele! I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Cafu carries the ball down the right. Turan is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Pirlo. Shifted it to the flank. Well read, nice interception. Cafu. Can he get it through? Cafu. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. And he's there to belt it away. Nice sequence of passes, this. Maldini proves too strong, too smart. Ronaldinho making good progress. Some good work on the right flank here. Gullit. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Trinidad and Tobago clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Messi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Into the last 5 minutes. And he's intervened well there.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Ball swung in. Shot Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cafu. That's a cute ball.
There will
That's
be
a
1
key
minute
interception.
added time.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Pele makes a dash for it. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And that's going to be a booking. And it's Pirlo. Now it's Puskas. Oh, super ball. And the
shots! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to...
And that is the last of the action. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a win.